America is on the verge of joining Israel. And the risk of a full-scale war. This voice heralds a storm that no longer has limits. In a dangerous escalation, Florida, the United States, is on the brink of war alongside Israel against Iran, following intensive military actions that include deploying 30-plus refueling aircraft KC-135 and KC-46 to support Israeli strikes inside Iran, especially since Israeli F-16s cannot reach Iranian targets without air-to-air refueling. Retaining Nimitz aircraft from the South China Sea to the Middle East, while halting them against Vietnam due to contingency operational requirements. Deploying Aegis missile destroyers and THAAD systems, do not fire on them. U.S. instructions in the region, Flashpoint's Gulf bases, Qatar, Al Adwan Air Base, the largest base in the region, Los Angeles. UAE, Al Dhafra Air Base, Abu Dhabi, and the Air Defense Base in Fujairah. Bahrain, U.S. Fleet Headquarters in Jufair. Kuwait, Ali Al Salem Air Base. Oman, Sana'a Air Base. Saudi Arabia, Prince Sultan Military Base Riyadh and King Abdulaziz Air Base Dhahran. Other requirements: Jordan, King Abdullah II Air Base Mafraq. Iraq, Ain al-Assad Air Base and Home Air Base. What does this instruction mean regarding aircraft crash landing? Indirect participation of host countries, even if these countries deny agreeing to the requirements for their use. The artist Ibrahim places them in a position of practical bias toward Israel and the United States, which could be a target for retaliation up to 610 at the end of the war. Iranian believes that any American attack will be met with attacks on American instructions and Western interests in the region. These attacks could reach oil facilities or the Strait of Hormuz, threatening the global economy. 910. Inflaming Arab sentiment. Using Arab connections to strike Iran could spark popular anger and weaken its legal system, especially after the wave of anger over normalization with Israel. 6. The most dangerous escalation scenarios. Closing the Strait of Hormuz. If Iran decides to resort to this option, oil prices will rise to 120 plus and the global variance will increase by 10 to 15%. 9. Focus on Israeli nuclear weapons. Iran asserts that it possesses accurate intelligence on sites like Dimona and may maintain them despite the media blackout. 910. Iran's proxy influence, such as the Houthis in Yemen, or Hezbollah in Lebanon, which could turn the war into a full-scale war. In the film, this is not an Israeli-Iranian war, but a test for the fate of the entire Middle East. Every sortie from an Arab base and every launch from the Los Angeles carrier is close to a war from which no one will survive. The bigger question is, will Washington realize that its spark could burn everyone?